Okay, now we're going to take a look at the electronic control board on the axe and how the settings are adjusted. In order to do this, you need to take the front plate off of the axe. So we undo that screw at the front and then take off the plate. Now there are two buttons we're going to use to adjust the settings. There is one on the inside on the circuit board, here, and then there is one on the back side, which is the normal on-off button used to operate the gun. So we're going to use those two buttons to adjust the settings. Now adjusting the board is simple, but takes a little bit of getting used to. There's a couple of important things to do as you go through making the adjustments. All of the functionality on the board can be adjusted to make it PSP, NPL, Millennium, Tournament legal. You can adjust the rate of fire anywhere from 8 balls per second up to 20 balls per second. You can also adjust the start of the ramping point from 3 balls per second to 9 balls per second. You can adjust the firing mode, the rate of fire, the dwell, the ball in place delay, and the ramping point. So it's all adjustable. Now to adjust one of these functions, I'm going to take the board and I'm going to push the function button on the side of the circuit board, and it's going to come up with an LED color. Now firing mode will be red, rate of fire will be green, dwell will be orange, ball in place delay will be flashing red, and ramping point will be a quick flashing green. Now the number of times the gun has to be turned off to start with, and the number of times that I push this button, the function button, will take it to which function that I'm going to adjust. Now to start with, I'm just going to adjust the firing mode. So I'll push this button once, and when I do so, hopefully you can see the LED goes red, and it goes a solid red, and then it flashes the setting. Now the flashes give you the number of the setting. So in firing mode, 1 flash is semi-automatic, 2 flashes would be PSP ramping, and we can adjust that. 3 flashes would be full auto or NXL mode, and 4 flashes will be ramping mode. Now to adjust that, I have to push either the function button or the on-off button during that first solid flash of the LED. Now pushing the function button will adjust it up however many times I push the button by. Pushing the on-off button will adjust it down. So what I want to do is I want to go to full auto NXL mode, which would be 3 flashes. So I push the button once, it goes solid, and I push it twice. I actually pushed it 3 times because I thought I missed it the first one. So it actually went into ramping for the Millennium mode. And if I want to check that, I push the button once to check the firing setting. Red is firing mode, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in ramping. So I want to adjust it down 1 to put it into the NXL mode. I push the button on the side, it goes solid. I push down 1, 1, 2, 3 flashes. It's now in full auto NXL mode. So I have to do the adjustment when it comes up with that solid LED. Okay, now if I want to check that that has actually changed mode properly, I'm going to hold the trigger, turn the gun on, with the eyes defaulted to off, and there you can see that I do have it in NXL mode. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust it back down to the stock. So I have to turn the gun off, push the button on the side once, solid red for mode, down 2, just 1 single flash. That 1 single flash means I've gone back into semi-automatic. The gun is off, pull the trigger, turn the gun on. Just semi-automatic. Okay, so the timing of when you push the button is very, very important. All of the settings are adjusted the same way, and you can go through and you can check any of the settings you like. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take a look at what my dwell setting is. I push the button on the side 1, 2, 3 times. It goes to orange, and now it's going to flash back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28. So 28 is the standard dwell setting, and that dwell setting actually, just double checking, if you divide that by a quarter, that gives you a milliseconds of 7 on the dwell. And the dwell is adjustable by 1/4 of a millisecond. Each flash is 1/4 of a millisecond. The standard dwell, 28 flashes, is 7 milliseconds. Alright. Now, if you have problems with the board, and there's some strange things going on, or if you've adjusted the settings and you don't know where everything is, you can actually do a factory reset. And to factory reset, you can turn the power off and then push both the function button and the power button at the same time. And that will factory reset all of the settings. Or you can remove the battery and push both of those. That will, push them and hold them for 10 seconds. That will factory reset. Or just take the battery out for more than 15 seconds and that will factory reset. So if you've messed something up and you're not sure what's going on, go back to a factory reset. That's a great place to start your adjustments from again. Okay, thank you very much.